Age of sexual consent. What is sexual consent? Sexual consent is asking for and giving permission to touch someone's body in a sexual way or to engage in any sexual act. It is a free and voluntary agreement. Consent must come directly from the person. This means that someone else, such as a family member, cannot give consent on behalf of someone else. Consent must be verbal, such as saying yes, or can be shown through body language or writing. It is a shared understanding between both people. It is not considered consent if it makes someone uncomfortable or they did not agree. If someone gives you consent to touch their body, they can change their mind and withdraw consent at any time. You must not pressure or force someone to give consent. It is your responsibility to seek and receive consent by saying or doing something to find out if the other person gives permission. What is the age of consent? We acknowledge different cultural beliefs and standards. However, there are certain Victorian laws that everyone has to follow. Australia has laws about the age and which someone can consent to sex. A person's age can affect whether or not they can consent. This includes not just sex, but any sexual act. What are the age of sexual consent laws? Both your age and the other person's age are extremely important. No one can give sexual consent if they are under 12 years old. Engaging in sexual activity with someone under 12 is illegal in all circumstances. If you are between 12 to 15, you and the other person must not have more than 24 months between you. If you are between 16 and 17, you can consent to engaging in sexual activity with anyone older than you, as long as the older person is not in a position of care or supervision. Even if you are in a relationship, you must still follow these laws. Things to remember. You must always get consent before engaging in sexual activity. Both people have a voice, regardless of gender or sexual identity, and must consent to touching or sexual acts. Tips to follow the sexual age of consent. Make sure to ask the other person's age. If you are not sure if there is consent, stop. Always communicate with the other person and make sure you take steps to get their consent. If you travel to a different Australian state or overseas, you need to check their laws about age of consent. Age of sexual consent and the law. If you ignore the age of sexual consent laws, you are breaking the law. You can get charged with criminal offenses like sexual harassment, sexual assault, and rape. The most important part of a healthy relationship in Australia is mutual consent, respect, and communication. Where to get help? Emergency 000. Talk to an adult you trust. Your school counselor, Cultra Hub 03 52 60 6000. Lifeline 131114. The Orange Door 1800312820. The Sexual Assault and Family Violence Center 52224318. Headspace Geelong 52226690. Barwon Community Legal Service 1300430599.